You know, Steve, it is a big concern for a lot of middle to upper class families putting together a plan to pay for college for their kids. As an ICAN advisor, it breaks my heart to see what some families face in college costs.
Well, it's a huge concern for all of us at ICAN. Middle to upper class families do not usually qualify for need-based gift aid, so they commonly have to rely upon a lot of merit scholarships and student and parent loans to finance college costs.
I hate to think what college will cost when my kids get married and have grandchildren. My kids have good jobs and they won't qualify for any gift aid for college.
That is the middle class squeeze a lot of families find themselves in. So that is why ICAN advises those families to invest in college fund savings plans like the 529 plan. This is something your kids should think about for the future.
So what is a 529 plan?
A 529 plan is a college savings plan with tax advantages that allows families to save money for their children's future college costs. It is called a 529 plan based on Section 529 of the Federal Tax Code. That would be helpful for a middle-class family like yours, especially when you will have a lot of time to put money away. Also, grandparents can invest in 529 plans for their grandchildren to help them for college. My wife and I have two 529 plans for our grandkids.
So what are the tax advantages?
When you put money into a 529 plan, it is invested so that it will grow. Most of the time when you invest money, it is taxed on the growth. But when the money is in a 529 plan and it grows, it is not taxed on the growth as long as the money in the plan is spent on qualified education expenses like tuition, room and board, books, and so forth. Also in the state of Iowa, 529 investors can receive tax credits on their Iowa income tax returns.
So can money invested in 529 plans really grow significantly to cover the costs of college?
Sure. For example, when a child is born and parents invest $200 each month for 18 years and figuring a 5% growth, it could grow to as much as $70,000. The longer you invest and the more you invest per month, the larger the final amount will be. The growth will depend on the investment returns that occur as the child progresses towards college and the size of contributions each year.
Is there a minimum requirement for contributions each year?
Yes, the minimum contribution is $25 a year.
College is so expensive. Will the 529 plan really help students?
Absolutely. The great thing about 529 savings plans is that it will help a student avoid huge student loan debt. Combined with possible merit scholarships and student employment, it can be able to eliminate a lot of student debt.
Well, what if a family would have 3 kids and then one of them would decide not to go to college?
The beauty of the 529 plan is that money can be moved around. So if your second child decided to go to the military and not go to college, the money could be moved to the other children that you have.
So do parents in Iowa have different choices in 529 plans?
Yes, they do. In Iowa, parents can choose from 2 major plans, College Savings Iowa and IA Advisor 529. Iowa parents can also invest in 529 plans in different states. It is best to research different 529 plans in Iowa and different states to see what works best for you, and also consider talking to a certified financial advisor.
So how does a 529 plan affect the FAFSA?
529 plan money has to be reported as a parent investment on the FAFSA. If you have multiple children with 529 plans, all the money is added together and has to be reported as a parent investment. But if your son or daughter is not going to qualify for gift aid on the basis of need, it won't hurt you anyway. The big advantage is to help your kids avoid big student loan debt. For 529 plans that grandparents set up for their grandchildren, the money in the plan is not included on the FAFSA until there's a disbursement. The disbursement is included on FAFSA line 45J, money received or paid on your behalf.
How would I find out more information on 529 plans?
The ICAN website has a number of 529 plan resources and websites, and you know that web address.
icansucceed.org/529. Thank you for watching this ICAN video on 529 college savings plans. Please go to the ICAN website and see our resources on 529 plans and many other college planning and financial aid information. ICAN is dedicated to helping students pursue their college and career goals. Also, consider making an appointment at your local ICAN office for free assistance in career and college planning, financial aid, and FAFSA assistance by visiting icansucceed.org/APT.